Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone is well. And today I've still got the Islanders up on the thing. Sorry about that. I will quickly change that. Just very quickly, because we're not playing Islanders, we're playing Philly. Which would be a good start, but there we go. Today, against the Flyers, as you should know, not the Islanders, although it currently says that, obviously. But no, that is the wrong one. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so hopefully the Caps can do well today. Obviously coming off 3 wins, an overtime win, a shootout win, and a 4-1 win. We won both home games on the homestand, so hopefully we can do similar again tonight. There we go. I will be getting up the poll in just a moment for the first goal. Let's just get it up real quick. Give me a second. Sometimes just take a second to get everything set and ready. So sorry about that one. Just doing the tags real quick, and then we'll be underway. Here in Philadelphia tonight, so we'll see how it goes tonight. Hopefully it goes well. I think we'll probably be playing. Who are we playing tonight for goalie, do you think? Because it could go either way. Right now, obviously we played 2 games in the last 3 days. This is our 3rd in 4 days, so it could quite easily go and end up with the other goalie in it today, because we're not got Lindgren or LT. We are stuck with Stevenson and I don't even know what the other guy's name is, to be honest. Okay, there we go. That'll do for the for those. Okay, just putting the poll up now. We'll put for the first goal, as usual. We always do that. Give me a second just to set it up. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube tonight. We have got it working again, so hopefully that will go well. There we go. Poll is up. Get your predictions in early while you can. Be interesting to see what you all think. So let me know on this poll and in the chat as well. I reckon it's up for the Caps to score first, really, here. The stream was delayed, actually. It wasn't ready for the actual face-off. It was still showing adverts, which is a bit poor from them, to be fair. But there we go. Hopefully the Caps can win again tonight. We are in need of points. This is obviously against another Metro team. So taking some big points off a team that could be contesting us is going to be a big one. Right, I got the Twitch open as well, just so I've got everything. Curtis playing game 300 tonight. That's good to see from Pro. We do love Pro. Stevenson with his first save of the night. I think it's Ferrari taken down in front of him there. This will be 3 games straight in 4 days for Stevenson, which is quite unheard of for an AHL goalie as well, but he has won 2 games, only 4 goals against through to a 4-3 victory and a 4-1 victory last night. So not too bad. Right now the poll is 9 votes, 67% for the Caps at the moment. I'm sure we'll see some people trickling in. Bit of a messy start, but we usually are a little bit messy to start each game. Okay, everything's fine for time clock and everything. And there is a penalty coming here. Delorier tripping. Oh, my shoulder is in a lot of pain right now. It was Ryan Leonard drawing another as well. Ryan Leonard's drawing so many penalties. I think that's his 26th this season, which is nuts. This will be a good power play to score, and if we can score in the first 5 minutes here, as it'll be 4 minutes 55 once this power play is over. Strome gets it across to Chychrun. Chychrun fires, big rebound. Wilson was tied up, so couldn't get to the puck in time to try and pull it home. A stuff attempt here, and it went over the top of the goalie. It's still loose. Dylan Strome just robbed of a goal on the goal line. Almost put it over the top. And this one finally gets held by Miller. Dylan Strome tried to stop it. We'll have to see if we can get an angle of it, because that was a very close chance for the Caps there, for Strome in particular, with the stuff attempt. Well, it just went over the top, went over the shoulders. A bit of a glove as well, but it didn't cover the puck fully, which is fine. But that was good from the Caps there to start off. We want more of that. Okay, right, I've got the clock all sorted out now. Got 11 votes right now, 64% saying Caps are going to get the first goal. It is currently 1-1, but I feel like it should be at least 2 or 3 for the Caps here. This one's centered. Wilson shot. Big rebound. And again, Strome again gets robbed little Vladar going post to post stops him there. I'm gonna let Thingy know I'm live. And we win that face off on Sordif winning it. Something to the corner, Sordif first there. Milano didn't have much on that, and that escapes the zone. Colson with it in our zone now. Milano works through, drops it to Ovechkin. He'll send it around the boards. Sordif held it in. Get it to Frank. He was looking for Ovechkin. He probably should have taken it himself. He actually ended up passing it really far backwards. Don't think he realized he was that close. Gets it to Ovechkin now. Big shot on, and that one is covered up. 52 goals in his against the Flyers for Ovi. This is his 79th game against them. But that is outrageous amount of goals. So another offensive zone face-off Sordif to take. Loses out on this one, and this is cleared. There's only a little bit of time left on the power play anyway. Okay, let's get going. 5 minutes into the first. User board's well there. Washington 12-12-4 on the road this season, so we're pretty even. About just under 50% on points. Only by 2 points though, so pretty even. Philadelphia 12-9-6 at home, but we are also really good on the Metro team. I think last night took us to like 10-3-2 or something in the Metro this season, which is really good. Considering we have struggled a little bit. Slot pass there gets sticked away by Vladar. Chance here for Zegras. He goes around the net. Now he passes it across. And a little pulling it onto the backhand, and that's all it takes for Philadelphia to go up 1-0. Tough break here for the Caps. Couldn't get it done on the power play, and it's gone the other way in the end. Tough break there for the Capitals. Carlson didn't really do much, to be fair. He was very, very standstill. Protus could have done a bit more to lunge in there, but Stevenson tried to cut across, but it's a tough save to make without any help. And 36% of you get that one right on the poll. Oh, the chat's not coming through, annoyingly. That's a bit annoying. It's not coming through on my screen. That's why it's not. I've not seen your messages, Caden. Chat's likely going to be dead. You saw my message, yeah. Waiting for Oilers Leafs. I mean, no sign of Joe, no sign of Bruce, no Andrew, people like that tonight. If it's a little bit quiet, then it's a little bit quiet at the end of the day. Wasn't paying attention on the clock there. Can't remember what it said. 13:18, there we go. Beautiful. A very official clock here, as you can tell. What's your prediction tonight, Caden, then? What did you vote on as well on the poll? What are we thinking? let me know in the chat. If anyone's got any parlays or anything like that as well, also let me know. Do love a good parlay. We had a guy bet 6 grand 2 nights ago in the chat. There's about 6 other ones there though that night. Next goal. Caps 1-1. Flyers 2-0. There we go. That next poll is up now. Get voting. We'll have to see what you think. Been pretty slow by both teams, to be fair. Caps had a couple of chances from Strome early. I feel like Ethan Frank was looking for Ovi a bit too much. Personally, on that one pass, he was in basically on his own. Don't think he fully realised it until it was too late, though, unfortunately, on that one. But what are your predictions for the games? Let me know in the comments. I knew the Flyers were going to score first. The Caps on the second half of a back-to-back with a rookie goalie, a tired goalie against a fast team that's good off the rush. I'll go Flyers 2-0 in the vote. What's your predictions for the end of the game, though? Do you reckon the Caps can make a third comeback straight? What do you think? No, that's interesting. Oh shit, I'm throwing my drink across the room. Apparently, everyone on the Caps roster had a blocked shot in the last game. Every single Cap player. That's really unheard of, really. That never happens. That's interesting. Centre on the boards here. Tipped ahead, Tom Wilson will take it across centre ice, dump it in. Ryan Leonard giving chase. Might need a big hit from Wilson again. He's done it in 2 straight games. Philadelphia 10-4-4 when scoring first. Pretty good odds for them. This centre pass is blocked by Roy, and I think Wilson took down a player in the corner there. Strickland clears it off the boards into their zone to clear a little bit of pressure. Gonna go 5-0 Flyers, so playing a rookie goalie 3 games in a row, then a back-to-back isn't gonna work. I mean, if he can do it, this will be like the best start for a rookie goalie of all time in his time. I mean, going 3 for 3 is pretty hard. One's in the Flyers bench. To be fair, Dylan Strome could have had 2 already. Ethan Frank made an unnecessary pass that he could have capitalised on as well. I mean, he's got a 923 save percentage through the 2 games so far, which is pretty good going, considering. One of the top in the league. Because he's played really well. What is the poll on right now? Let's have a look. We got 57% saying Caps 1-1. A few more votes on this one, up to 14 votes on it. That's interesting. Logan Thompson will be back in the next game in a couple nights against Nashville. This one bounces through the crease. I think it's going to be a tough battle where, to be fair, we've had a bad first period for the last 3 games and won all of them, coming back from 3 down, coming back from, was it 2 down? And then from 1 down. So we've done all of them, to be fair. 8 goals in the last 2 games. in the last 2 games, our average is a 4-2 win, going 4-3 and 4-1. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Plus caps are gonna get worse as they're playing with second and the back to back. That is also true. It's playing good for an AHL caliber goalie. Well, the first game, the speed is the main difference. To be fair, that wasn't great from Philly entering the zone there. Caps need LT back. I mean, we need him in good form as well because the last couple of games before he hadn't played particularly well. I don't know how many games there are before Olympic break. Actually, Washington player in the Bellon went flying into the corner of the boards there. Was slow to get up originally. Stevenson plays us around the boards, gets it around 2 players that were up on the boards, to be fair. This one's centered, picked up by Ferravari and the big, not Ferravari, Sandin, and he gets a big hit as well. Good save for Stevenson there as well. In close as well, with a lot of speed skating into the shot as well. Sandin enters the zone. We'll wait for help. John Colson shot on Beauvillier, tipped it. Oh, and Vladar goes post to post and covers that one up. Vladar's having a game, to be fair. Sam Bennett's being added to Team Canada for who? Because, to be fair, I've not seen it. I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to get this, the Olympic video out. If they keep changing it, it's a bit annoying, to be fair. Sam Bennett is a good player because he's going to get in the heads of people, particularly, like, to be fair, imagine Sam Bennett, Wilson, and like Marchand on the line together. That would be the dirtiest line of all time. Like, no one would want to go against you because you know one way or another you're going to get flattened. Or like Trouba as well. What would be the most hard-hitting line of all time? I reckon you've got to go like Elvis in there because he has a very short fuse. Then you've got to have like Trouba and who else in defense? Then you got to have like Wilson in there. Who else? Who do you think? Who would go in this team, Caden? If you just got one line, 5 plus a goalie, who's on your like gritty, get stuff done line? Like your hard hitting, like a Wilson player. A Wilson, the Sam Bennett sort of player. Replacing Sorelli. Okay. Sam Bennett left the game last game with an upper body injury. To be fair, oh, by the way, you know Tom Wilson almost had a Gordie Howe last night. He over his shot that was blocked. But yeah, he had an assist in a fight, so he could have easily had a goal as well. So Wilson almost had another Gordie Howe. I swear he's got like the most in the league right now or something. Mostly because of how much he fights, and he's obviously a bit of a goal scorer now. I mean, he's second on points on our team right now, I believe, if it's up to date, my knowledge. 2-on-1 here, Beauvillier, Ovechkin, shot on, big rebound, a few swings and a miss, but can't get it in. Dylan Strome has been trying to get one. No, it wasn't Wilson, I don't think. Was it Wilson or Ferravari? Konechny got absolutely crushed. He almost just slammed the door on one of his teammates. Vladar's had a good game, to be fair. He's very focused. It was Ferravari just crushed him against the boards. Go on, Ferravari. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Oh, I've not been paying attention to the clock. Didn't pause it for a second. Shot there's over the head of Stevenson. I'm just gonna put my chair up a little bit. There we go. Bit better. Also better. Centered there on the screen. This is icing against Caps. In terms of goal scoring chances, it's currently 6-2 in favour of the Caps, to be fair. Just not capitalised because Vladar's having a good game tonight. Right now the poll is on 59%. For Caps sign at 1-1. 17 votes right now. To be fair, Washington are out shooting them as well. Dowd taking the defensive zone face off here. He's a plus 15 in his career against Philadelphia. And this is won by the Caps with help by Chikrin. And this is off the glass and out of play. No delay of game because hit the glass on the way out. So Caps will get a change at least. Someone just said Vladar is refer to Vladar as this fucker is insane prime Lundqvist right now. This is hard. So many hard hitting players. Matthew Tkachuk, Brad Marchand, Wilson. Goalie Patrick Waugh in his prime. What about your defenders? Trouba's one. But what about... I can't think of any, like, big hitting, like, defenders other than, like, Trouba. Off the top of my head. There's probably, like, really obvious ones. I just can't think of them. Sandin's shot was blocked. Back with it. Sorry, I can't really see the messages very well. I'm literally got it on my laptop because currently it's chosen to go with something else for the... Yeah, it's showing a different thing on my Streamlabs, annoyingly. It's quite annoying, to be fair. This one comes out of the play. And that's way into the crowd there. The fire will wake some fire. My shoulder is in pain, by the way. I'm not even sure if I can do... You know how I said I've got a game on Saturday, Caden? I'm not even sure if I can get there. I'm back at the minute. So, all in all, it's not going particularly well. That would have been a penalty, to be fair. Holding the jersey, pulling it back a little bit, but gets away with one. It's still icing against the Flyers, though. Trouba primes Zdeno Chara. What if you're going for like players now though? if for players that are playing now in the league, so Patrick Waugh, Chara, they're obviously not playing anymore. So for those two, who would you say? I think it has to be Elvis. For the goalie, I feel like currently that was a good couple chances, swings and misses for Philadelphia. Coming the other way was Duhaime. He's held a little bit. Chuba's got to be one of them. Zdeno Chara was one of the NHLers that got me into the NHL in the first place. So I do like Zdeno Chara, to be fair. He's a very good man. Dun, 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 dun. Better baby bear. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. If you are new around here, please do subscribe. We're on about just over 180 subs right now. We're on the road to try and hit 200 by the Olympic break. We've only got a few days left, so if you are new around here, please do subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. Hopefully we can do it. If we'll probably have a video or two out as well in the meantime, but Joe, hello. One day we won't start 0-1. Yeah, that is true. It's a bit rough at the minute for the Caps, but I mean, if we do it, this is 4 comeback wins straight. So there's ups and downs to it, I guess. Depends on your just view, really, isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. So just getting the Instagram score update post ready for when we're ready. I mean, I've just got the score updated to what it is right now. I mean, we've still got 5 minutes left in the period anyway, so hopefully we can try and get one back. We've probably had the better chances for the most part. This one is icing again against Philadelphia. I didn't do it, but it's only a little bit of time. Trouba and Zadorov for the defenders. And what about, are you going Maslaken as well for goalie? What are you saying? We lose his face off, but no one really won it much in the end. But they are coming back the other way. Wilson Ovi on 22 goals for tied first, and then third place is Chychrun on 19 goals. Chychrun, almost 20 goal season already as a defender. Pretty good going, to be fair. This one's sent to centre ice by Duhaime. Milano almost got on the wrong bench, getting a line change. I think he forgot he was away there. I love those sort of clips, to be fair. They're funny. Yeah, just one game remaining before the Olympic break, obviously, against a team we did struggle against in the Panthers, the Predators. I what? Or is that a 1? I don't know if it's a 1 or an I, Caden. You're going with Elvis. He loves leaving his crease, yeah. Well, do you remember, was it last season or the year before where he almost had a fight with Tom Wilson, had him trapped in his own net, and was just beating him, and then Wilson ended up getting the game-winning goal afterwards in overtime. Oh, the beautiful like photo of the entire Caps team celebrating in the corner next to Elvis, and just looking over at him as he skates off. It's beautiful. I love that clip. Shot on there again. It's sort of a good shot, but we've sent too many just straight to the chest right now. We need to cause a little bit more mess in front, I'd say. In short. Blocked shots right now, 2 for Caps, 14 for Philly. That just makes the Caps look even better that they've had 22 shot attempts. And that's without failed shot attempts that just haven't gone anywhere. Like, that's ridiculous. What are we thinking, by the way, for the Panarin trade? Caps are still in the mix for it, apparently. This one sent in front. Wilson almost got that one. Oh. Shot put around the boards. Philadelphia will pick it up and get it out of the zone. And this would have been almost a breakaway, but Konechny can't do it. That was so unnecessary from Karlsson. He tried to slap it up for Wilson, but Wilson wasn't ready for it. Ends up going all the way down and just an icing. Wilson's shot actually got blocked by Roslovich or something. I don't know what his name is. Have you only just realised each other are in the chat? Like, what's going on there? Still no penalties to start the first. Oh no, there was one. There was one, number 44, for Philly. Joey, is Andrew around tonight, or is there no Andrew? Also, how was your visit to see your grandma? Joe, your brother, mentioned it. Andrew mentioned it in the chat the other day. How was your flight as well? Because I know you were setting up the flight as he was watching my stream. just beautiful stuff. Got 62% Caps 1-1 on this poll right now. It's going to be a tight one, to be fair, I think. Centering pass. Good save by Stevenson. I'm surprised Petz isn't here tonight. Obviously a Flyers fan. Maybe it's because he wants to not get in trouble in the chat again if they lose. But also because he's been hyping up the Caps to try and get mod. Went alright, it was just tough. I mean, yeah. Oh, the big chance here for Philadelphia with 35 seconds left. Good defensive work there. You don't even know where he is. He's your own brother, Joe. I mean, I say that, I don't know where my brother is half the time, but I'm not that close with family, so. Cap sticking into the zone. Dowd went 1-4. He went for a hit backwards there. I don't know what that was. That was a bit of an odd one. That was a shot on right at the end. Caps calling for an extra second on the clock there because it hit the netting just before. They're asking for a second or two. That was a good save by Stevenson. It came off Bouvilliers' stick, so changed direction and slowed down a bit. It was good toe save there by Stevenson. Pets are probably chilling in the game. Pets ain't getting mod. It's funny this way. It honestly is. He'll end up actually like putting he'll end up putting it like the $100 thing on to try and get it, and then he won't even get it. He's got to deal with his oldest kid. Well, tell the kid to watch the game as well. Yeah, I forgot you got modded on the same day, Caden. Obviously, Bruce is going through some stuff with his friend right now, with cancer. But fuck cancer, man. Fuck cancer, indeed. I lost a friend to cancer. David's dad had cancer as well. He managed to beat it though. My grandfather has cancer right now as well, going through chemo. Like cancer is just, it's horrible. It really is. They're being a teenager. Well, what you do is pick them up, carry them up the stairs, launch them out the second story window, and then you don't have to deal with them. Tell them to camp outside. That'll do. 13 and 11 is doomed. It's gonna get worse in a couple of years, Joe. It's gonna end up being, when it gets to like 13, 15, 14 and 16, that's when it's gonna get bad. It'll get worse, Joe. And I'm sure he'll end up trying to get you to help him out. I'm sure. I mean, yeah, Caden, you are technically a teenager, but because you're 19, you classify as a young adult. So yeah, you're 19. Yeah. See, I remembered, Caden. Don't you worry. I'm just gonna get the updates post for the Instagram. Boom, 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 boom. Do you remember how messy the last one was, by the way? It got so messy. In front of our net. Like it was a rough one. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I forgot TV Off had a fight with them this season as well. You don't really see that from a player like TVR, like ever. Well, this will do as a photo. I can never find good photos as well. And by the way, it's gonna be quiet a time. I've read it as quiet. I'm dyslexic. Unless your teenager maturing earlier than usual, hardest years are yet to come. He's screwed with both. We both idiot as teens. And you still are now, Joe. You still are now. What the hell? They just. I don't even know what Alexa Landisloy just was even waffling on about then, to be honest. I don't think she actually understood what she was saying herself. I'm trying to find a photo that's actually a decent photo. You worse now? Yeah, no, Joe. I got to deal with you here. I deal with you in the chat, it's fine. Dun, 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 dun. I really struggle finding photos sometimes for some of these games. Are you the younger brother? Yeah. At least you're here. Calling him out, are you? Calling him out. Unlike David. I don't even know where David is again tonight. I'm assuming he's doing the same. Stats for the period, by the way, 11-7 shots on goal. Caps 38.9 on the face-off, that's 7 out of 18. 0 for 1 on the power play. Hits 12-11 for Caps. Block shots 13 for 3 in favour of Flyers. Giveaways 7-3 and 7 for Flyers, to be fair. 1 takeaway for Flyers, 0 for us. This is only our wait. No. This is our first game against them this season. We have them February 25th, March 11th, and March 31st. How have we not played the Flyers yet this season? I didn't even know that. Damn. I really did not know that. I've updated that at least. What are your predictions? How do you going into the second period? And what did you think of that first period? Let me know. He's playing Phasmophobia again. I mean, I can message him and let him know, but he won't really join until he's finished. I've just messaged him. Yeah. How is this our first time playing them? I don't know. It's generally really weird. I mean, Tippett's 19th of the season from Sanheim and Mitch Kov as well. What number actually is Tippett? Does anyone know what number Tippett is? I actually don't know. Let's have a look. Tippett is number 74. Okay. Boom, boom. I don't really want to just have players in the in it, so I'll just have to like get a random photo and use that because I can't be bothered anymore. We'll post this. There we go. Export. Oh, that'll do. Tippett is 44. Yeah, I found that now. He hasn't really been joining streams. He's just been really busy. Like I said, he's dealing with some stuff with his friend group and stuff. Which I mean, it is fair enough. Oh, you put in the game day chat everything as well. Thanks, Caden, for that. There we go. Right, let's quickly post this on Instagram. Also, how did I watch the video before you, Caden, the Nasha video, the Nasha Via Pro? I swear you always do it first. No, well, he's distracting people from things that are going on in personal life. That's the. I can't really say much more. I mean, I know what's going on, but I'm not going to say that's his place to say, whether he wants to tell you or not. Right. Washington Capitals 0-1 against Philadelphia Flyers after 20. Goal scorers. Tippett is the lone goal scorer at the moment. I almost spelled his name wrong on the way, because it's double P double T. He was in school, that's why. But I mean, fair enough. Wait. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. I thought I'm not being in today, so I've not got that issue. Dun, 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 dun. Washington Capitals. Philadelphia Flyers. There we go. And doesn't it have a really weird name, the arena? What's the arena called for Flyers? What's the arena called? Well, that's not the. Oh well, I'll sort it out later. That'll do for now. I can add a location later on. That'll do. Right, that is up. That is posted. Disturbing, no, distracting, Caden. He's taking things off people's mind. Wells Fargo Center, that's the one. Thanks, Aden. Is it? Do you say it, Aden? Aden Shep. Also, thank you for the sub. I know it's sub only mode, so thank you for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. How's your day going? Have you got any parlays? Any predictions for the game? To be fair, I should actually know about the name of it, because I did technically. So wait, so it's called Wells Fargo Center and the Xfinity Mobile Arena. So it's called both. That's weird. Wells Fargo It's weird that it's got different ones though. It's Xfinity Mobile Arena because Wells Fargo was the old one. Oh, okay. Because actually on the NHL website it did say the Wells Fargo one before, so on the game day Instagram post it does say Wells Fargo, which is a bit annoying. But I mean, only so much you can do at the end of the day. Right, I've updated it on the post. There we go. We've got 65% on the poll right now. 26 votes. 65% saying for the Caps 1-1, but it was similar sort of ratio last time. So hopefully Caps can do it. They changed the arena this summer. They renamed it. Fair enough. I don't actually know that, but I mean, my excuse is I'm from the UK, so that is my my excuse. But, well, the excuse I'm going to use at least. Ignore me. I have got a sausage roll. I'm British. I am very British. So ignore me. And yes, I'm having food at 1 in the morning, but oh well. Sucks to suck. Right. Who do you think what's the outcome of the second period and what's your predictions? I reckon it's going to be 3-2 Flyers. I think it's going to be a lot of goals this period. I mean, that's 4 goals in the period. It could very well happen though. I'm gonna go 3-2, and then it's going to end up like 4-2, 4-3 at the actual end of the game. Something around there. Bruce! Hello, Bruce. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Managed to have a bit of time away again today, Bruce, then, I see. Good to see you again, Bruce. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm not doing too bad myself. I mean, I've been up for a very long time. I'm still aching from my game 2 days ago because I've managed to make my injuries worse, but there we go. David's playing Phasmophobia again. I'm gonna let him know that you're here now. I'm gonna message him. What the hell? Okay, I've been removed from a random group. Oh well. I think my headset just turned off. There we go. Now I can hear things. You good today? Good to hear. What kind of injuries? My shoulders are the main problem at the minute. This one in particular, my left shoulder. Probably gonna have to go to the doctors, get it looked at because it is hurting. I'm very uncomfortable. And it's like I can hear like almost a grinding noise, which is not ideal. Okay, there we go. Brink could lost the puck off his stick, didn't pull the trigger in time. Ethan Frank racing for this one. He ends up pointing around the boards a little bit, Caps with possession now. Chikrin's shot on. That's blocked out in front. Philadelphia 11-0-3 when leading after the first, but it is only a 1-goal game. And Caps have had 3 comeback wins, an overtime, a shootout, and a regulation comeback win in the last 3 with an AHL goalie for 2 of them. So, all right, blah, blah, blah. Will I be skipping hockey this weekend? I have training. Technically today for me, but tomorrow night. Probably going to miss that. Just as like a maintenance day. I guess. And God, the Flyers just crap themselves on the bench. Konechny tried to go between Fehervari's legs. He shot that down. It was a 2-on-1 as well. Good work from Fehervari. Sort of scary. Please see the doctor sooner rather than later. You might have to go through surgery. Could also be like dislocated. I thought it might be because I do have a bone that has never really sat in place fully on both like basically my collarbone sort of area. It's only a little bone, but Ovi going in the penalty box for a slash here. Yeah, it's a slash to be fair. I don't think it. I think I've always been able to have my shoulders slightly dislocated anyway, but at the moment, I do think it's mainly sort of, it might be like cartilage related because you can have a lot of like, you have like a layer of cartilage to protect the bones, so it might be that I've worn that down so much that it's then got to that point. You're staying in the stream. Let's go, Bruce. Hopefully you can bring us a little bit of luck. TVR has been playing a lot better as of recently. He's got a good clearance there. I will say, Caden, he has been telling me that you keep spamming him to come in. You don't really need to spam him. I've messaged him, like, you don't need to tell him as well. You can just chill with it a bit, Caden. Whereas David, he's playing games to distract his friend group from their personal issues going on right now. So he's just been playing it a lot now. Big save by Stevenson with the pad. Through quite a lot of traffic as well there. That should be a shot on the clock for Philly as well, but they've not added it on yet. There we go. I'm doing it in sync. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and organize getting the GP appointment, which is just like a doctor before you go to the hospital sort of thing. Like a little like doctor's place. We can distract him. It's not his own stuff, it's his partner and some people in his friend group. And he's the one helping, if that makes sense. But I can't really say much more than that. If you want to know, you will have to ask him yourself because it's not my place to say. At the end of the day, so. I mean, Caps killed that one off quite easily. They only had one shot on that. This one will be icing though. Went the length of the ice on that one. Bum, 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 bum. Just leave it. He's being a good friend. I mean, yeah. I mean, like if you don't know, you don't know. Like, but I can't like go into too much details with it. He'll definitely pop in at some point. It's usually like partway through the third period. Once like everyone gets off, and this one takes a really weird bounce in front. I don't know what happened here, but it took a really awkward bounce and Flyers are up 2. I don't even think that was really intended as a shot, really. Let's have a look. Here we go. Bounces off Chychrun. It was a pass. It bounces off the heel and inside of the leg of Chychrun and redirects straight past Stevenson. He almost had it with his glove as well, but that's just an unfortunate bounce more than anything, really. That's a tough one. I'm 2 for 2 on your polls today. I'm sure Joe is 0 for 6, and there's not even been 6 of them. So, to be fair, only 23% got it right. There was quite a lot on that poll as well. 27 votes, so like quite a lot of people. What do we want as the next poll? Stevenson facing the wrong way here, made a big save there. Missed the poke check, came back. That was Gunstrom that gets the goal on that one as well. Almost had another one in very quick succession. Right, there we go. Next poll. Is it going to be a Caps comeback for the 4th consecutive game in a row? Let me know whether you think they'll do it or not. It's a tough ask, but you never know. Get this down and into their end now. I'd like to see the Caps do it. It'll be this one slotted in front. Good back check. And this is down in. Tippett draws another penalty. Oh, this is not looking good for the Caps. And Chychrun going to the box here for holding. I wouldn't call that holding. I'd call that he was laughing as well. I'm still predicting 5-0 Flyers. Bruce, what do you think will happen? You bought a bottle of fresh pressure juice. It's carrot, pineapple, lemon, and ginger. That sounds like one of those, you know, the ginger shot things that like, it's just like a shot bottle, but it's just straight ginger. Sounds like one of them. Playing Stevenson on both halves of a back-to-back is not good. Yes, but he is the better goalie out of the 2 that we had. Chychrun's had having a few bad minutes. I mean, you can't really blame him for the the deflection, that's just, he wasn't even facing the right way. It's just a very unfortunate bounce, but it was a bit of a light penalty. I don't even think it was a holding. Tripping maybe a hook instead, but what was called wasn't actually what happened in my eyes. Sorry, the pastry is really flaky. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. So good, so good, so good. Bum bum bum. Okay, big defensive draw here for Dowd. I'm assuming it's Dowd. Usually is. And he doesn't win it, unfortunately. Meaning Philly have possession immediately off the gun. This one's centered. There was a big backdoor area there. Sprawling out Philly player, keeping it on the blue line there by diving for it. One timer, Stevenson was hugging the post, and this one's cleared all the way down. Actually, a shot on there. Went on target from all the way 170 feet deep. Don't blame him for the bad bounce. LT is probably playing every game once he returns until Lingman comes back. Lingman will be back after next game anyway, because it's Olympic break. We've only got one more, and then it's Olympic break. So it's fine. We can deal with it. It's all looking good, especially against Showcheck. Coach T, in best case, we come back and win 4-2, but most likely we lose 3-1. Hello, Money. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Have you got any more £6,000? Was it you that put the $6,000 on? I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, I didn't actually add this properly. Oh, that's annoying. I didn't actually add the power play. I'm trying to catch it up. I'm spamming it. There we go. Right. I fixed it. Beautiful. Protus across. Scores. Bouvillier to Protus. Short-handed goal for the Capitals. That's just what we needed going into this game. Just talking about coming back down, and that is exactly how we do it. Capitals now 2-1 from a much needed goal for Protus, as he's been struggling as of late. Great short-handed marker there for the Caps. Just what we needed. Across ice, bit of Bouvillier. And then back across as he's sliding. It was a one-timer that was in the air. That was beautiful. Dun. Who's our coach last season? I mean, yeah. No 400 on the Caps. Damn. Are you gonna lose more money again, or are you thinking redemption here tonight? As well done. I think Protus is rounding into form over the last few weeks. I mean, he had the injury, didn't he? Good work by Wilson there to block that entry, and Caps clear it all the way down. Don't jinx yourself. Ginger's here on both sides, because we've got the Twitch up as well. I have 320 on the Flyers today. So you put 320 on the Flyers and 400 on the Caps. Is that what you've just said? Are you even going to end up winning money in the end? Surely it couldn't happen again. Oh, you just have the 320 on the Caps. Oh, okay. On the Flyers, sorry, not the Caps. 400 was the last time. I mean, this is our first game against the Flyers all season. Somehow. I'm not quite sure how. It's a weird one. Oh, that is a bad pass from Karlsson. He made up for it by getting back. Oh, this came free, and Stevenson shoved into the net there. Karlsson kept it behind the net for a good 20 seconds and then gave it up terribly the second he tried to pass it out. Philadelphia almost had a freebie there. Are you ever on the Twitch, the Twitch as well now, Caden? And David, I'll leave it for tonight. Depends what you're doing for the next one. We've got a game in, I think, 2 days, 2-3 days. To be fair, in that money, in that one, we had someone bet $6,000 for them to for the Caps to win, I believe it was. Went down, so we had like 6 different parlays going on in that chat that night. But that was a nuts game because we peaked at 111, so this is a lot more level where we're around the 20-ish mark. That's usually around where we usually are. You're the Caps true player of the game, day in, day out. Growing wary of Karlsson's decisions. I mean, you have all season, to be fair. Finishing between 1 and 3. What do you mean? What do you mean, David? Another screw up from Karlsson, yeah. Yeah, the 6K parlay. Parlay is a sucker bet. I only do one game. I mean, betting $6,000 on a parlay is just like, you clearly don't care about your money. If you've got enough money to put that much. But yeah, hopefully you can win tonight at least. What was it that you would have won? 64 grand, was it? Something around there. 64k. Want the Caps to win for David, Bruce, Joe, and Adam. However, I don't want money to lose money again. If he somehow loses $720 on the 2 games he's come in, that is just like beyond unfortunate at that point. I mean, you can only do so much about it, I guess. Doom ba doom ba doom ba doom. You're insane. What is the most you've won? I was talking about gaming, like on average. We're finishing between 1 and 3. Oh, what, for just like other stuff? Yeah. I think the payout he had was like a 10-team parlay. Yeah, I mean, it's like you're not really expecting to win when you're betting on 10 teams, but putting $6,000 on it, like people do like put like up to like 50, maybe $100 because it's America. Eagle scream sound plays in background. But I mean, you sort of don't really expect to win, so you would only put like smaller bets on if you want to actually like sort of do that. I never put money on the Caps after they made me lose against Seattle. Flyers will win tonight. Well, to be fair, we have come back the last 3 games straight. We came down. We were 3-0 down 5 minutes into the second against Carolina, won in overtime. Won in overtime 4-3. Then we came back down 1. We were down 1 yesterday. We won 4-1. Bearing in mind that game and the game against Carolina, we had an AHL goalie in net. So you probably betted on the wrong ones, to be honest, Money. You just need to get pick the better bets, I think, Money. Got 50 votes right now on the Caps comeback 4th game in a row poll. 53% saying yes. It's a bit more even than it has been. Caps need to get more possession because we know Flyers are a fast team. They're a young team. They're a fast team. We now just need them to. We need to settle the game down. I don't mind playing fast ourselves, but you need to control it fast your way, not have a fast game their way. When you're trying to hit 200 subs by the Olympic break if we can. I don't know exactly when the Olympic break is off the top of my head. I think it's like this week if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, our last game is on Thursday night against Nashville, and then it's Olympic break, so we are pushing for 200 subs if you are new around here. Do subscribe if you are new. We are trying to hit 200. You can't even super chat. Yeah, I don't think you can because we're not affiliated yet. I think not affiliated. You're not partnered. And the breakaway for the Flyers. I think that came off the crossbar off the back of Stevenson, and he keeps it out of the net. Wow, what a turn of events. How does that not go in? Let's have a look at this replay. Off the bottom of the bar, off Stevenson, and he reaches behind him and gloves it away from the net. What a save from Stevenson. And he won't even get credited for that one because it wasn't a shot on goal. What a save. Because I'm not earning from... Oh, it hit the crossbar post and out, then hit the back of him. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't do it until I hit 500 subs and 3,000 hours of watch time, unfortunately. I think there is a link in the description to do it though. But I think that's the only way you can do it right now. Bar down out. Bar down post to out. Bar down post. Back of the goalie. Glove swinging behind him and out. all of them. When they asked how it didn't go in, we said yes. See, if it was Bardowski from the Beer Pro series, he would have put that one in. Lapierre almost scored again. Pulled it across, went 5-hole. It almost squeaked through as well, but Vladar just squeezed the pads enough. That went Bardowski. Reference to my Beer Pro series, for those who don't know. Oh, it's right under the side of the pad. He didn't even know where it was, Vladar. Yeah, we actually do have a higher chance to make them than the Flyers, but we obviously need to win a good few of these games against the Flyers. I mean, we've got 4 games here against the Flyers. Won 800 on the Lightning the other night in the Stadium Series. Did you bet when they were like 4 goals down or whatever it was, or did you bet at the start of the game? Because you would have won so much money. To be fair, was it all in 1 week? We had 2 goalie fights, and we've not had them in almost 6 years. It is sort of an insane week, really. Ethan Frank tried to go short side, big rebound out to the side as well. Caps pick it up. Dowd gets it to TVR, shot on. This one deflects over the net. I think Vladar got a good amount on that one. In the last 5 minutes of the second, Caps are looking to try and equalise this if they can before the intermission. But we'll have to wait and see. I think that was a high stick. I caught a Flyers player up high, but no call. Caps get away with one there. And Ryan Leonard will dump this out. That should have been icing. He didn't make it to the center ice line there, but got away with another one there. Caps should win this game. The Flyers fan would be so mad. I mean, a particular one would be really mad. Caps Flyers are huge rivals there. Well, they are, yeah, they are, to be fair. I bet when they were down by 2, damn. How much did you end up betting them? What was your heart rate during that game estimate? I mean, to be fair, when you're betting on the team that is down 2 goals, you sort of like not expecting to win. If you win, it's just a bonus, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot to come back from that at the end of the day. This is icing against the Caps. 3-3-3 on the clock remaining. Dun, dun, dun. Pass on a call. On the call. Yeah, no worries, David. I mean, I can always just send you a message anyway about it. Stevenson, another save. I didn't actually start the clock there, but it was only a little bit of time. I mean, it's 1:36 a.m. for us, so $200. It paid 800, so 4-1, not bad. No, is it what? Yeah, it is 4-1, isn't it? I always like think in my head that it should be the other way around because you've put one in and you're getting 4 out of it, sort of thing. I feel like it should be that way anyway. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Right. I like Stevenson. He has the 4-leaf. Sports are all rigged, in my opinion. Too much money involved in sports now. I mean, you're sort of the reason for it, money. Days since sport betting is taking over countries. I mean, it's taken over America in particular. A 4-leaf clover in this pocket. Is that like a personal thing, or is it just like he wanted a bit of luck or something? I went to a Flyers Caps game 7 or 8 years ago in Washington. Flyer fan lit a game program on fire and threw it on the ice. I don't know why they don't like do bag checks and stuff at that point and not let like things in. I hope he got banned at least. Police arrested him. He tried to fight them. Let's just say it didn't end well for the Flyers fan. Did he just get absolutely decked in the stands? I would love to see that clip. If you've got that clip, send it my way. He was probably drunk. Yeah, probably. The fan was actually Bruce. It was his alter ego, Flyers alter ego. Either that or he found pets in the stands. Dvorak is now 8 for 9 after winning that face-off. Damn. Just over 3 minutes left here. Another good save for Stevenson. Caps working through centre. That's sent on net, I think. I didn't glance across enough. I don't know if it hit the side of the net or it actually went on target and it was saved. We'll get an update in a minute, I'm sure, on the shot clock on the way. Ryan Leonard on a bit of a long shift here. Sends this across to Ethan Frank, but he wasn't ready for it. Dowd with a bit of a hit. Ryan Leonard with a hit. He's getting into it a little bit with 47. Shot on from Sandin, and that's to the chest protector. Ryan Leonard was digging in there. He wanted a bit of him there. Then this goes overtime, and Flyers will win. I think he was, and if he was not, he was very troubled. The Caps get a point if you win money. From Pittsburgh, I'm a Penguins fan, but I bet on different teams. Damn, we got a Pittsburgh fan in the chat. Oh no. Right, Bruce is gonna beat you up now. Police pinned him down on the concrete steps and cuffed him and dragged him up the steps. I need to see that clip. That's a UK football or like soccer type thing to happen. Like running onto the football pitch and just getting absolutely decked by someone is always funny. Penguins own the Caps and the Flyers. I mean, what's the season series currently? I actually don't know. That's not me saying that we're ahead and trying to like dig at it, but I genuinely don't know what the season series is. What are your opinions on Silvers, Canucks legend. Caden is just like the entire NHL, just Canucks legend at this point. Like, you say it to every single person, I swear. Probably out there somewhere on the internet. That's like Caden or David's job or someone. Send me it on Discord. That's your job for the night. It was the same season the Caps owner tried to strangle one of the fans. I don't remember that. But I mean, if like you said, it was like 7-8 years ago. I wasn't watching at that point in time, so that was it was a good save by Stevenson with this stick blocker side. Protus gets ahead with Wilson. Wilson got it to Protus and he just missed an open net. He put it behind Vladar between him and the post. How have we not equalised there? Caps back in the zone again. Wilson, cross ice. Roy in the corner, he's digging. He's being spotted by two Flyers players. Protus coming in to help out. Tried to centre that one for the defender, but Flyers will alley this down, and that's the end of the second period. Ooh. No. David. Right, send you what? Try and find that clip that he's talking about. We're in second place, we're guaranteed the playoff spot. I mean, you're not guaranteed the playoff spot because you don't have the playoff spot. You can mess up horrendously. We beat them 5-3. You beat Caps 5-3 in November. That's the only time we played them this season, I'm pretty sure. To be fair, we can probably blame it on injuries anyway. Like, we can blame this entire season on injuries. We have, I mean, we don't even have a goalie right now. So, you know. But yeah. Right, let's update the score for the Instagram. Right, I'm just gonna get a photo of Protus scoring. Come on, where's the clip of him scoring? I could use this one, I guess. I want an actual photo of Protus scoring. Come on. Bum, 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 bum. Staying alive, yeah, we are. As after the owner tried to strangle the fan, it was 2014. That's when the owner tried to strangle the fan. Hold the cup. Caden's waffling. We have a 92% chance to make the playoffs. I mean, that's just because the rest of the Metro haven't really played each other yet. I mean, we've only played you once. We've only just finished playing a couple of Metro teams. This is our first game against Flyers. We've got 3 more after this game. Like, there's so many Metro games left for us, but we're like 10-3-2 or something against Metro teams, so we're actually pretty good odds right now. I'll see if I can find the clip of the Flyers fan. I mean, it'll probably be like a really dodgy, just random one person one, won't it? Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Ba-da-boom, ba-dum, boom. Okay. What are your predictions for the next period then? Do you reckon Caps can come back? I mean, I did say it's going to be like 3-2 or 2-1 after that period, and it was 2-1. So could very easily end up becoming a Caps win if we can come. Obviously, next goal is the big one, but there's always a chance that we can do it in the end. You have to let me know what you all think. Stats for the period: 7 shots for the Caps, 6 for the Flyers. David, you love that number. 18 shots to 13 overall. Caps come a bit back on the face-off dot. 55.6 for Flyers. Flyers 0 for 2, Caps 0 for 1 on the power play. Hits a 19 to 18 in favour of the Caps. 6 block shots for the Caps, 18 for Flyers. 7 giveaways for Caps, 18 for Flyers. 1 takeaway for Caps, 2 for Flyers. So they're 17 out of 18 saves right now, a 944 save percentage. And right now, Stevenson 11 out of 13 and 846 save percentage. Grundstrom and Protas. That's Protas' 19th goal. That also puts him tied with Chychrun. So we've got Ovi and Wilson on 22, Protas and Chychrun on 19. Villiers' 8th assist as well. Did 5-1 Flyers. It was 5-0 Flyers originally. So you're just slowly adding. I don't want the Hershey Bears to win the Calder Cup this season. Haven't they won like 3 times in like the last 4 seasons or something stupid? Too tired to even care. Do I still use Insert? I mean, I've got the 2 posts up for right now. I'm just doing the update for this period now. Come on, give me a photo for it. I'll just use that image, that'll do. It doesn't have to be too major. I've answered you, Caden, don't worry. Unless you're asking someone else in chat, which, I mean, if so, then my bad. 20 votes right now on the poll, 55% saying yes for the Caps. What do you mean you can't find anything? I'm just checking I've not like put it on the wrong Instagram account. Is it not going up? The posts? Because I did definitely do them. I guess I'll have to redo them. I was literally doing it before, so that's really annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. I'll try and get them up now. If I can. I'll just post this one for now. I'll post the first period one and then I'll get I'll just have to not have the game day one up. I don't know why it's not gone up though. It was perfectly fine before. One second, I'm just gonna take this off because I'm getting really warm. So I've got my dressing gown underneath, so I've been sweating my arse off, to say the least. There you go. You could probably see the shine on my forehead, to be honest. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'll quickly post it anyway. I'm just posting it quick. I'll edit them later if needs be. I don't know what happened with it though. It's a bit weird. Can't find the second period post. I've not put that up yet. I mean, I've just had to redo the first period one because apparently it wasn't up. But I'll sort out the exact things later on as well because clearly something's going wrong with Instagram right now. Boom, boom. There we go. Right, I'll update the score. There we go. That one's done. Second period one's done. Just exporting this. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't go up. I don't know if Instagram's bugged. Although I've tried to put this one up, it's also not going up. I'm not sure what's going on. If not, I'll just post them all at the end. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, if it don't work, it don't work at the end of the day. But yeah, I did definitely post them out because I was putting in like all the stuff in after the first period, so bit of a weird one. Okay, the first period one's now gone up. It's just I think my internet's like struggling to post it for some reason. Not sure why. Hopefully like the stream and everything's still fine. You'll have to obviously let me know, but you see the post now? Okay, so has it gone through then or? I think my phone is like not connecting to my Wi-Fi properly. Because right now it's just not showing anything. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my phone right now. My phone's bugging out, I think. You see the post? It is the first one now posted twice, the first period. You'll have to let me know in the chat. I don't know what's going on. If something's bugging with it, then there's not a lot I can unfortunately do about it, annoyingly, but... Bum-ba-dum. I got my VPN on my phone. Maybe that's messing it up. I'll turn that off. Bit of a weird one, anyway. Either way. I'm just restarting my phone. My phone's just bugging out. I think my phone's just having an issue. I'll get a second page one up when I can. Send me like a screenshot or something, Caden, on Discord, if you could. I know. What are we thinking for this third period then? We've gone through everything in terms of stats. I mean, we can have a look at other games around the league if you would like. Kane's up 3-2 against Sens in the second intermission right now. Blue Jackets Devils 0-0. They've just started the third period, though, just over a minute in. Sabres Lightning 1-1, 6 minutes after the second. Penguins Islanders 2-2, 5 minutes after the second. Leafs Oilers, they're 10 minutes in, no goals yet. And then any minute now, Kraken versus Ducks as well. A screenshot of the Instagram. It's fine. I think my phone's just, I think, bugging out right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. Because it wasn't showing up on mine, and then as soon as you said it, it then showed up. It's being weird, I think. It's fine. I've got my phone back on now, so I'll have a look at it. I will say, if you are new around here, please do subscribe. On the way to 200 subs right now. I can't remember exactly. In fact, I'll have a quick look what we're on right now, because why not? We are on, drum roll please. Right now we are on 184. Okay, not too bad. I think we've got 2 or 3 today. Can't remember exactly what we're on. I think it's 2. So if you're new around here, please do subscribe. We are trying to hit that by the Olympic break, and we only have 1 more game, so would be useful. It would be great if you could. Oilers power play. Damn. Leafs aren't making playoffs anyway. They're not making playoffs. It's just not happening. I'm going to be real here. Yeah, they've come up on my thing now. I just had to delete the redo one, and then I'm posting the update now. Philadelphia Flyers after 40. Goal scorers were, let's just get it real quick. There we go. Got it. But period 3 underway here. There we go. Caught up on the shot clock. And I gotta cheer for everyone except the Oilers. Fair. Who do you think is currently winning playoffs? Let me, like, at this current time, who do you think the underdogs are? This one comes out loose in the mid slot in their zone. Chychrun's shot on that deflected high and wide. Little crossover here. That was too much for Chychrun. Put a little bit too much on it. This one's sent all the way down. Washington 3-15-3 when trailing after 3 periods, but it is only a 1-goal game, 1 big goal, and then we're right back in it. We were down in the last 2 games for it, to be fair. So Philadelphia 15-0-3 when leading after 2. They were also 15-0-3 after leading after the first, to be fair. Philadelphia Flyers. Protus. There we go. Share. Right. Posted the second period update now. One sec, I'm about to sneeze. Whoa, good. Almost died right live on stream. But there we go. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on. We're slightly ahead on the clock. There we go. Now it's linked up. Sandin being angled by 2 Flyers defenders. Mawson uses a couple friendly players to get possession back for us there. Sandin slow out from behind the net. Trying to get a solid breakout going. So many block shots, 19-6 right now in favor of them. Ryan Leonard dangles around 1, holds up. Cross ice, Beauvillier picks up the rebound. The dog got a poke check on, and it was probably enough to stop that one. TVR shot on, deflected, and Beauvillier ties it up. 2-2, Caps. You're back with another parlay. Hello, Slacks, how are you doing? As you come in, Washington have just tied it up, so I hope to God you've not just bet on the Flyers. Because that would be the worst possible, but also the most comedic timing. David, you just, yeah. I already know you're going to clip it, so I might as well do it myself. There we go. Subscribe, guys. We'll take that any day of the week, though. That's huge for the Caps. Less than 3 minutes into the period as well. We'll take that any day of the week. McDavid 1 point, Caps to win, Sens game under 6.5 total. That the Sens game is currently 3-2, so that might be tough. You can only allow one more. Caps almost got another one. Duhaime almost hooked that one in. Caps have a chance now. With David here, the Caps are leading 2-0 without it. It's true. Oilers getting shot out. Leafs are ass. Yeah, they're sort of out right now. David scored another. Yeah, he laced up the boots. Chikrin was asking for a penalty there. That was Bouvillier from Sodif and Trevor Van Riemsdyk as well there. And this fourth game in a row comeback, 22 votes, 55% yes, is currently looking like it's going to be a yes. We'll have to wait and see though. Sens game just got to pray. Sens don't score, forcing overtime. Yeah, that's literally it. Well, you can allow a goal, but the only goal you can allow is for Canes to score. Caps are moving differently lately. This will be the fourth comeback win in a row. Down, and the third game straight of winning with an AHL goalie in net with Stevenson. Stevenson is currently 2-0 against Islanders and the and Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the clock again. Tip it. One went over the net there. But yeah, honestly, Caps need to get going a bit more. And this is good that we're won the last three on a 3-game win streak. An overtime, a shootout, and a regulation, all comeback wins. And right now we've just tied it up in the third period again, while being down 2-0. We've scored 2 unanswered. But Stevenson is currently on track to get. If the game ends regulation right now, Stevenson has secured 5 out of a possible 6 points as an AHL goalie. He is only allowed in 3 games. He allowed 3 against the Canes, 1 against Islanders, and 2 tonight. So he's allowed 6 goals in 3 games. As an AHL goalie, that is better than most NHL goalies at the minute. He is playing really well. The first game, he struggled getting into against a team like the Canes. We know the Canes are a shoot first mentality team. To be fair, the rest of the Caps did help because we sort of battered them in every category. Just obviously struggled a little bit. 50 million runs in the same game, hoping they don't score. Nah, it's going to be like the most stupid goal. Like the goal the other day that we had scored against us, which was annoying as hell when it bounced off the camera hole gap and then bounced into the net for our shootout win. Duhaime lost his helmet. He did technically play it very slightly, but he only just touched the puck, so he got away without. That would have been an equipment penalty there. Caps got this easy, hopefully. McDavid bound to get a point. I mean, he usually does. 4-2 Canes just. I mean, that's the only way you can. They either have to go no goals or Canes scoring, otherwise you automatically lose your parlay. If it goes to overtime, you automatically lose your parlay. The only way you can sort of milk it is if you force it to. If it goes to overtime and then you have outweighted the rest to hit, and then you can get most of the money back out of it. Sens going to pull the goalie. Kane's going to score, what, with 15 minutes? Kane's probably will win that game. To be fair, I feel like I am thinking Sens. I reckon they win in regulation. I think Sens will steal an overtime. If they can force an overtime, I reckon they will steal an overtime win and end up winning. If it goes to shootout, technically you still lose, but because it just goes as one goal. But it depends. Sometimes your parlays don't count penalties. Like, we had a guy that came in, had a parlay for like a 17-leg parlay. Had this one guy, had 16 hits, had one guy to get one shot on goal. He had a penalty shot, scored off it, didn't get it because it didn't count as a stat. So there's a chance that I'll be leaving at 6:20 p.m. I mean, I don't know what time it is there for you right now, Caden. I don't know if that's in 7 minutes or not, but Chikrin's 17 minutes 38 on ice already, by the way, tonight, which is nuts. Bear in mind, he's been in the penalty box for 2 minutes. And the second goal for the Flyers bounced off the back of his skate and into the net. 13-13 left. Caps averaging 3 shots to 2 right now. The Leafs score, Caden. By any chance? You've not really said. You're not saying anything, so I'm assuming right now that they have 25 votes on the Caps comeback right now. 60% saying yes. I mean, some of them will be the late ones, but hopefully if the Caps score next, we are going to end up winning like 4-2 here. Also, you're 5-0, Caden. You're 5-0, and then you turned it into 5-1 once the Caps scored. That's gone to pot, hasn't it? Don't care if McDavid gets a point. I just want the Leafs to win. I'm an Oilers hater. Cheer for every team except the Oilers. I mean, that's partially because your team is too bad. To be fair, Strome's had about 5 opportunities to score today. Protas missed an open net. He did also score our first goal, so I'll let him off. But this is like the 3rd time he's missed an empty net in like the last 4 games, which isn't great. But we've won them, so I'm not going to be too annoyed. And this is a 2-on-1. Tip it from the one-timer off Zegras there. I'm at fun too, but I just want to lay a lay to hit. Fair enough. I want them to win so they can try clinch a playoff slot. I swear they don't actually have a chance to, I swear. Slacks, if you think this is bad, go look at the stats for the Carolina game. Carolina, you know, are a shoot-first mentality team, right? But bearing in mind, we had an AHL goalie. In fact, I'll get it up since I've got it up. I can go back to when the Caps play them. Right, here we go. So shots for the Carolina, we outshot them 42-22. Carolina. We're a pass first mentality. They're a shoot first mentality. We almost doubled them up. We also had, I mean, bearing in mind, they had 18 blocked shots. So technically speaking, we had 60 shots going towards the net. We had 10 block shots, so they had effectively 32 shots towards the net, but like we had 60 shot attempts that were going on target like that were on target all got blocked. So I mean, bit nuts to be fair. Thought that Flyers scored? No. Well, is it surprising me that I don't really want you to? Oh, they tied? No. Do you automatically instantly lose as of right now, though? Or does it not go until they've actually scored? Like, if you... You might have to like chat GPT or something slacked, to be fair. Leonard is pretty fast. Yeah, Dowd is down in the heap on top of the puck. I don't know if Dowd's injured, but he's not really moved. But I mean, he couldn't really move. He had players surrounding him. He looked like Ryan Leonard hit 21 miles an hour on that, by the way, beating 2 Flyers players. Exactly 10 minutes left in the third. 10 minutes left. I didn't actually pause it. There we go. I'm going 3-2 Flyers. Shootout / overtime. Damn. It's till the game ends. Okay. I think I'm just good as long as it says 3-3 going in. Well, is it worth just taking your money now back? Is that not easier to do, Slacks? Will you not lose out on more, if anything? At least you'll get some of it back doing it this way. You can take the money and put it on. You can redo the parlay without that or something. I did say I feel like they could come back, the Sens, and win in overtime. If they win in overtime, you heard it here first. Just saying. You're not able to cash. It might be because it's 3-3, so you're automatically just doomed. That's unfortunate if you are. We've got 27 votes right now. 63% saying for the Caps to come back. We'll have to wait and see if that is the case. We really, we'll take it in. He'll send it around the boards. Ryan Leonard's there. He sends it back to TVR. Shot on. That just goes over the head there of Vlasic. Ryan Leonard puts the brakes on. Sneak that went short side. That goes out of play from a save from Vlasic. Because the Caps game locked my leg. The Caps one did. That's interesting. Caden, where are you off to? Have you got a lesson or something? For uni? Is that what it is? Slacks, you already know. If you are new around here, we are trying to hit 200 subs before the Olympic break. We've literally got like 3 days left until the Olympic break. So if you are new around here, please do leave a like on the stream if you are enjoying it, and please subscribe as well. Be very appreciated. As soon as I say that, Andrew, hello, how are you doing? I think Joe's disappeared now. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently you were dealing with your kids, Andrew. Is that correct? 2 in a bit, Caden. Have a good rest of your night. Okay. If I don't see you before then. You have Caps winning OT or in general, and it's tied. I'm still surprised you can't, like, pay out because of it. Like, if anything, they're going to... they could they could save money by doing it, because I feel like the Caps can come back and win this, to be fair. I mean, I'll just be listening. Alright, fair enough, Joe. You don't want to look at this face. I'm already waiting for David in the... Well, I've already said it too early, so he's going to say he probably was typing out something like, nobody wants to see that. Because that's David for you. Yeah, your 30-year-old's going to give you a heart attack. Damn, I'm banned on every platform other than Rainbet. So I'm doing my policy on Rainbet. Isn't Rainbet like almost cancelled at this point? Like, Bouvilliers got a goal and an assist tonight, by the way. Kept that in the zone for a little bit, but it's a one-on-one here. Zegras with Roy. Lost the puck. Approaching 8 minutes left in the third right now. I would like to be fair, I think generally in terms of like the hard work and work ethic tonight, I think Strome's had the best performance. He's just unfortunately not been able to capitalize. I mean, he's had like 5 shots on net, all grade A chances. Like, I'm pretty happy with how he's played, to be fair, tonight. He's been solid recently as well. That was a huge block by Dylan Strome. And a range shot, Stevenson will glove that one down. That was a huge block there from Dylan Strome. That was a good 90-mile-an-hour wrister there. How do you get banned on betting sites anyway? By being too good, or you're just that bad that they're just like, save your own sanity? Playing on your beer pro right now. I need to record next episode, actually. After you make a certain amount on apps, they just ban you. It's annoying. Yeah, that's a bit dumb. To be fair, I think I'm pretty even, because I earned money and then I used that money to bet and then lost it anyway. So I think I'm only down like £10, like, which is like maybe like $15, which is like nothing. But at one point I got up to like 60, which is like, it was like nearly $80 I made out of it, to be fair. Ovechkin shot on. Just wide of the post. He got a glove on it, Vlasic, but he almost squeaked by him. That was a very close one. Almost tight. Got the game-winning goal almost there. Or go-ahead goal, at least. I'm so pissed I have like 5k chilling on FanDuel. I can't claim because they banned me right after they let me hit. Can you not sue for that? I mean, particularly when suing culture in America is a lot in a way, but... Bouvillier could have taken a bit more time to get that out of the zone. I'm not going to tear his head off for it. TVR held up on the boards there a little bit too much for me, but... And Konechny going through, good poke check there. There is a penalty, it's a hook. Konechny pulls that one. It's 30 something. It's not like Sordif, is it? Was it 38 was on Sandin. Sandin might be going. But this is a power play. Ivy has been bad tonight, I feel. He's just not really been that noticeable. The thing is, Ovi, you either see him 15 times and he's getting like a goal and an assist, or you don't see him at all game. That's just sort of his game. Like he'll crush someone, get a hit, a few hits, and whatever else. But this is going to be a big penalty killer. I think it's Sandine going here. Unfortunately, with just under 6 minutes game here as well. Slacks. So hopefully Caps can kill this penalty. It'll be a huge kill. But if we do it, we probably secure at least 1 point. It was Sordif, okay. I thought it might have been Sordif, but I didn't see him on the ice. There we go, updated. To be fair, I don't mind Sordif being someone in the penalty box. Because you know Sordif is skilled. You know Sordif is fast. He's a young player. If he jumps out the penalty box and can get a breakaway going back the other way, once we kill it off. Just saying. If this happens, by the way, then like Cade made it 4-3 GG. Well, there goes your dollary dues. So I'm very tired tonight. Had like 5 hours of sleep over the last 2 nights. So, and I'm trying to recover as well. Big penalty kill here for the Caps. Dowd needs to win this face-off. And he doesn't. That's not a good one. This is not a time where we want to give one up. Shot on, that goes over the net. Come on, Stevenson. Lock in. Lock in. Shot on. Big rebound. 2 big saves there by... I think that was 2 shots on. And a one-timer, and he goes in. Drysdale gets the 3rd goal here. Damn. As you say it, they got it as well. Yeah, he's not killing penalties and could sneak attack. Yeah. Flyers, to be fair, money needs Flyers to win. What do you get out of it? $800 money, is that right? I swear whoever bet on loses. I mean, money put 400 on Caps last time, lost. So put it against us this time and almost lost. I mean, there's still a chance for the Caps, but it's going to be tough. Five minutes 15 left now. There we go, it's up to date. Need to get one here. Strome. Cross ice. Just went under his stick. He went in front. Drysdale for Zegras and Konechny there. Colson drive that almost went in. Chikrin losing an edge in the corner there. This one's alley to center. Colson will pick it up. Only 586. I mean, it's still not too bad. The main reason why it won't be as good of a odds is because Caps are off a back-to-back. Caps are toast, it's over. I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them, money. With how the comebacks have come recently. We scored with 3 minutes left in the last game. From a huge Wilson absolutely destroying a player, and then And then also Big Pro then laying out the same player 15 seconds later. But Ryan Lillard's being held a bit. I'm not a fan of that. So next it's the zone, and Sandine gets there just in time, apparently. That was close. Sandine's grinning. He doesn't think he should have won that one either. Oh, that was a debatable call. I don't actually agree with the icing there. I think they beat the icing. We got a break on the icing. We really, really did right there. To be fair, I'll take a point. A couple votes now going towards no. People were saying yes, but no. Might go the other way. And we win that face-off as well. That's a big face-off to win. But we instantly get it out of the zone. Ovi's not been out for that long. Only 13 minutes tonight. It's another icing against Philadelphia. They've got some tired players on Philly now. They've been on for a good full shift's worth already. A point is fine, just gotta get it though. Yeah. And we win that face-off again. Chychrun bombs away, tipped in front, just goes wide. Strome now gets it to... Oh, that was... Oh, it's just kept in. That was hard work to keep that in. There was a lot of flyers all in close. Okay. The net was apparently off slightly. If Philadelphia might have knocked the net off on purpose here, they might have knocked the net off, which means Caps would go to a 2-minute power play with 3 minutes 10 left. And we might make it 6-4 if we pull a goalie. They're not allowing Philadelphia to change because of it. They're talking about it right now. They're not allowing them to change, but there's no penalty on the... They've just sort of gone in between, which... This goes out as well. I don't know why that's not a penalty. If they then say, yes, it is that, he did knock... Yeah, he did knock it off. I think he did that on purpose. I don't know how he's got away without a penalty there. That looked very purposeful. I'm not sure about that one. Should be a delay of game, yeah. Ovechkin off the draw just pulled it wide. Chychrun tried to stuff it. Caps really pinning them in their end right now. We're going to have to look for a change. Yeah, we got a change here. And we're going to be looking for Stevenson going for the bench any second now. 2.5 minutes left. This will be huge if Caps can come back. Ryan Leonard messed that one up. Caps were asking for too many men there. Didn't get it though. Stevenson's ready to go now. Just trying to get it. We can't get cleanly in their zone right now. Now we get in. Sordif will send it around. Vivillier picks it up, but not cleanly. We've got a lot of young guys out right now. Leonard Sordif shot on, and it was loose for a second. Sordif gets put in a headlock. A lot of traffic in front there. I don't know how that's not a delay of game. If you're not allowing them to then play because of it, they're not allowed to change. Then why are you then not doing a delay of game? Because you have just said, yes, you knocked it off, which is why they can't change. You then need to make them take a penalty. You can't just have half of it. I don't understand the ruling on that. Stevenson on the bench now. Caps going 6-on-5 for the last minute 52. If we can score, this will be a monumental 4 in a row comeback from the Caps. Up to 30 votes right now, 67% saying yes still. And we win the face-off. Shot on by Coulson. Gets blocked wide, and Philadelphia working through centre. Wilson with a huge hit that stopped them from getting an empty net. Is sent on. Off the post. Washington hitting the post. Wilson crushed someone there at centre ice as well. They had an empty net to shoot on. This comes out of play from a huge block. Flyers not happy with Wilson with that hit, but I mean, the Caps had to do it. Otherwise, it's an empty netter. He just came straight through and just straight. It wasn't straight through his body. It was around the side of his body. Just got flung away from where the puck was. Oh, it's a tight end to this game. We will be talking in the chat about how you think the Caps played, how do you think the Flyers played. We'll go over the stats and scores around the league as well once this is over. Caps are using their timeout now with 1:24 left. Ovi getting some new gloves. He's ready. This is interesting, this end. Very, very interesting. If you're new around here, please do drop a sub down below. We are trying to hit 200 by the Olympic break. We've already had a few subs tonight. Not sure if people are still around, but if you are, thank you very much for subscribing. If the ref called delay of game, we would have been 6-on-4, yeah. We would have been. We have had actually another 2 since saying it, so thank you for subbing. We are now on 186. We're 14 away with 1 game left before the Olympic break. We'll have to wait and see if we can do it before the Olympic break or not, hit the 200 mark. It'll be amazing if we can. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. And we're ready here for the face-off. And we win it. Ovechkin off the draw. That went on target. That was the huge stop there. This is sent to the empty net. Coulson gets it 3 feet from the goal line. Just beats that. It almost went in on the empty net. Another shot for the empty net. This got deflected, so no icing. McNugget minute here. Caps need to get one here in the last minute to secure at least the point. It will be in comeback fashion still. We were down 2. Boy, back. Bad penalty from Sordif did leave us struggling, unfortunately, in this last 5 minutes to get one back. We were pinned in their end. They should have had a too many men penalty and a delay of game penalty. They got away with both. Coulson with it. Wilson. Strome. Chychrun shot on. This is blocked. And a clear for the empty net. And he dumps it in. And Flyers are winning here. 4-2. in Philadelphia. Can't believe Sabres beat Tampa at Tampa. 2-4, let's go Flyers. I mean, you at least got your bet right money this time. At least you got that right. Now, with your donations, the Nightbot has done it beautifully. Follow the UK charity All Stars for Blue Wall Children's Hospice. All donations go straight there. Link is in the chat. If you would like to donate, all proceeds go straight to them. I won't see any of it. Bruce, who's in the chat, did donate $100 himself. But they'll wind the time down now. And to be fair, Stevenson has won 2 out of 3 games. Almost did enough to get us another one, but a 4-2 Flyers win. I mean, it was basically a 1-goal game. It was a huge comeback from the Caps, really, but just couldn't quite get it done in the end, unfortunately. Very unfortunate, because I feel like the Caps deserved it towards the end there, but a bad penalty from Sordif sort of sealed the deal a bit. Have a good night, everybody. Headed to watch the Penguins Islanders game. It's tied in the 3rd period. That'll be a good one to watch, money. Hope that goes in your way. I mean, also, we need Islanders to lose right now because we're fighting them for a playoff spot. We're not fighting Penguins. So please beat them. In regulation, preferably, money. Okay, let's have a look at stats for the period. There was only 1 penalty for Flyers in the first period, but 4 for the Caps, and it did hurt us in the end. Ristolainen with the empty net from Konechny. It's actually Ristolainen's first goal. I thought Ristolainen was pretty good. And dry stale as well from Zegras and Konechny. Konechny with 2 assists tonight. Not too bad. I think player of the game tonight has to be... I'd honestly say Strome tonight. What do you think for players of the game? May not be able to see the game on Thursday. I'll find out tomorrow. No worries. Have a good rest of your night, Money. Have a good rest of your night, Bruce. I'll just be going through the stats now anyway. Caps outshot them 28-22. We ended up coming back on the face-off dot. We do that quite a lot, actually. 50.9% on the face-off dot. They were 1 for 3, 33.3%. We were 0 for 1. Penalty minutes 16-2. Apparently there was like a 10-minute misconduct handed out. I'm not sure where that was. Dylan Strome was handed a 10-minute misconduct right at the end of the game. Not sure what happened there. Clearly after the goal, the empty net, he wasn't very happy or something. 27 hits to 21 in favour of Caps. 9 giveaways compared to 21. Only 9 for the Caps again. 4 takeaways for the Caps, 3 for them. I felt like we did actually do pretty well considering, but unfortunately, Penguins just scored. Thank you. I actually want the Penguins because we don't want Islanders to get a point right now because we're 2 points behind them. So that's really good money. Thank you very much. Sordif got the first star of the game, 1 goal. Chychrun, a goal and assist. Got the second star. Oh wait, no, that's a different game. Ignore me. Drysdale got the first star. Tippett with a second. Beauvillier, a goal and assist. Beauvillier, a good game as well, actually. It's between Strome and Beauvillier tonight for player of the game for me, personally. We did outshoot them in every period, 11-7, 7-6, 10-9, but just wasn't enough. Stevenson, though, 2 wins out of 3, including a back-to-back, only actually had 3 goals, 1 goal, and 3 goals again. So only 7 goals against in 3 games. I'm not going to rip him apart from it. He was on like a 9.26 save percentage as well, going into this game for us. I mean, 18 saves out of 21, 8.57 save percentage. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then Vladar, 26 out of 28 saves and 929 save percentage. Pretty good all round. I mean, the stream's gone pretty well as well, I will say. 32 votes in the end on that last poll. 66% got it wrong again. It's mostly been Flyers' way on that, to be fair. We peaked at around 35 tonight. I mean, 700 views again. We're always coming up to around the 1K mark as of recently. So thank you all for joining in. If you are new around here, please do subscribe. We are on the way to 200 subs. We are currently like 12 away. We want to try and get it by the end of the week. But if we can, so if you are new around here, please do subscribe. We'll quickly look at the games from around the league very, very quickly. Won't take too much time to go through. Okay. Hurricanes win in regulation 4-3 against the Sens. Flyers obviously 4-2 in regulation. Blue Jackets, even though there was no goals with like 10 minutes left in the third, Blue Jackets win 3-0 against Devils. Penguins 4-3 against Islanders, 8 minutes left in the third. Lightning Sabres 2-2 with just under 10 minutes left to go. Maple Leafs up 1 against the Oilers, 8 minutes into the second. And shortly we'll have Ducks versus Kraken as well. But if you are new around here, please leave a like on the stream if you did enjoy. Subscribe down below. Thanks for Money, Bruce, David, Joe, Andrew, Slaxed, Caden, anyone else that's lurking as well. Thank you all for joining in tonight. It's been a good stream, and I will see you all later. Peace.